Hello and welcome to the Random Podcast, a podcast where we talk about random and dumb things. I'm Tyson,
And I'm Aidyn.
and we're here at a wrestling meet. There's like an hour lunch break, and my match isn't for a while, so
I thought you got eliminated.
not yet. I think I have one more.
You said this last time. Didn't you lose?
I have 3 today. I've already had 2.
Did you win at least one?
I did not. I don't think I've won a single wrestling match my whole wrestling career.
No, well, neither have I. But today's been a great day for me. I mean, granted, I did lose. I've already lost twice, but I was able to get my first high school wrestling points with 2 escapes in my first match, but I got pinned. Then second match, I wrestled a kid that I had wrestled against in my first ever high school match, which was last week. He didn't pin me. I got tech falled, which is if you were the other guy wins by 15 points or more. But I almost had a Peterson move where like I have my arms crossed and I have his head in and his leg. And I was able to get a reversal on him, which means if he's on me and he's trying to work me down and try to pin me, and then I flip and get on him. So it's a pretty good day for me. And I don't know about you, Tyson, but I feel a lot better, but my knee doesn't.
Yeah, my knee's been pretty sore for the last couple days. Today was actually pretty good for me too, because I've always been working on getting takedowns. I suck at takedowns. I did them in jiu-jitsu and I wasn't good at them either, so I've been doing them for years and have been horrible at them. But today I got a pretty decent takedown on a kid, and he ended up, I think he got a reversal and pinned me. So that is unfortunate. The second match I had, I got 3 escapes, which means he took me down 3 times. He just kept grabbing my ankle and I kept giving it to him.
But he got away 3 times out of his reach.
Yeah, he might have been trying to just get points, honestly, at that point.
Yeah. I mean, it's cold out. I mean, it's lightly snowing. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty icy out there. It was really cold on the bus right here. Like, I was just shivering and shivering.
And it started out, like, decently warm, like, it wasn't bad, and then it just kept getting colder and colder, and it was, like, freezing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I need to bring a blanket next time.
Yeah, I brought my Warriors blanket. I mean, this blanket is pretty nice. I mean, it's like a fleece, and it's like 50 inches by like 60 inches, so it doesn't fully cover me since I am 64 inches, 5'4", but it gets the job done if I just want to like cuddle up like inside, like on a bus seat, and it's pretty nice. You do gotta bring a blanket though. I've got into tasseling. It was a game changer this year. I would bring a old winter coat that I didn't really care about, and I just put it on me, and then the cold, wet mornings wouldn't affect me at all because I would just wear it and I'd be protected from all the wet and cold dewdrops.
I would wear like jackets and raincoats and whatnot, but I would still get wet because it would come in through my neck and through my sleeves. And then by that point, like the center of your chest is decently dry and then everything else is soaked.
I know, it's actually annoying.
Yeah, and what's even worse is that this year my rain jacket got a hole in like the sleeve. So eventually I just duct taped it, but...
Yeah, duct tape fixes everything.
Duct taped it. Unless you're out of toilet paper.
What?
Duct tape doesn't fix an empty roll of toilet paper.
Yeah, why would it?
Because duct tape fixes everything.
Yeah, it fixes mostly everything.
Mostly everything.
It can also be useful for keeping a person's mouth shut. I'm kidding. But yeah, overall today's going really well. The screens that they have here for the tournament are not showing like what teams are at first, like the leaderboards and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know where we are placed, but I think we're doing good. I mean, a bunch of our guys have been getting, a bunch of our guys have been doing pit.
At least top 5.
Yeah. Cause like last meet we got top 4. We had top 2, and then Syracuse just blew it away with like 200 plus points.
Yeah.
But my road to 1 high school wrestling point is over. Now it's road to 1 win. Road to a win, and then road to a pin. Now I could achieve that in 1 match, but currently my record's 0-5, and I'm just trying to get better.
Yeah, I just need to work on my takedowns and being better at shooting. My problem is I just can't get under their arms, you know? when you're locked arms and
Mhm.
you're like trying to get underneath, and they just clamp onto you and you can't get underneath them.
They need you to be explosive because I wrestle 106. I'm a tiny little guy, but the 106s that I wrestle are just fast, just so fast. And I'm one of the taller 106s. I've never been called tall in my life, but just being 5'4", because most 106s are like shorter. My coach told me that I might wrestle like a 106 who's like 4'4" or something and just built like just thick or something. I mean, you're wrestling 132?
Yes, 132.
Yeah. But we get a 2-pound allowance today since 2 days ago on Thursday we had a duel against Donovan Trumbull and we got smoked. Not good.
I will make a confession. I'm glad for this 2-pound allowance.
Yeah.
Because yesterday I came home and I was pretty hungry and I saw my family had eaten chicken and tater tots. I was like, oh, that looks good. So I get out some chicken strips and tater tots. And so I start eating it. Mom and dad are like, dude, you have a meet tomorrow. Are you gonna make the weight? And they're like judging me harshly.
My parents don't care. Like, I'll get home and my dad will be like, how's wrestling, son? I'm like, good. I got tired. I got binned a lot. And it's like, just keep working, son. I'm super proud of you for doing it. And it's just, like, dads, just, if you're a dad and your son or daughter, or you have kids, just be supportive. Like, if you're a parent, just be supportive, because, like, that's all a kid needs is to have motivation. Because even if the people who created you don't have faith in you, then that just tears down your morale. So, yeah. What time do you think we'll get back at school?
I'm a really big fan of these 5 mats. Last tournament,
Yes.
last week we had 3
It was
mats.
3 and it took so long. It went from like 9 a.m. to like it was a 9 to 5 plus an hour.
I think it was 7.
7 p.m. No, we left around 6:30. But
6 or 7 p.m.
yeah, 6 or 7 p.m. But that great memory set's coming up, so we're chilling. But I really think that this is going to be a lot faster, just the fact that there's 2 more mats and there's probably less people,
Yeah.
less teams. I mean, we tried to post videos last week. We couldn't find their library or anything because we try to find like a quiet spot to just do this.
Yeah. This is as quiet as we could find.
Yeah, quiet as we can find. And normally during these tournaments, a lot of the school is blocked off because like there's just a crap ton of kids that are like just roaming the hallways. And also there's a lot of public schools that enter these tournaments, so they probably also don't want the school getting vandalized and stuff like that. Yeah, but we got lucky. We have this quiet of a place right now. I mean, I really think we can at least push for top 3 in this. Me and Tyson are both eliminated, but
Or I will be after this next match.
yeah, probably. I'm not just saying that to be rude, but like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, yeah. But it's okay, because like, we're still learning. We're still only kids.
The poor kid in my last match, when he took me down, I think it was the first time, he pushed me down. So I was on my butt, and so my leg was out, and I was like kind of pushing up against him, and I just happened to be pushing like in his crotch, so I don't know how hard I hit him. He didn't seem that bothered by it, so I don't think I really got him. And then after that, I think it was the next time you took me down, I flip over, and I was feeling gassy, but I couldn't go to the bathroom because I'd ripped the dirtiest fluffy ever,
Yeah.
dude. And I don't think
Just dust him, crop dust him.
nothing happened. It was just so loud.
It just crop dusted him. It's a move, honestly. When someone's on when you're like on your knees and they have you in like rest position and you're just trying to fight, you just crop dust them and make them fly off. It's genius move.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all part of the plan.
Yeah, all part of the play, but sadly you lost. But like, could have worked.
Don't fart in kids' faces.
Yeah,
just
don't do that on purpose. I mean, unless the kid's like absolutely like doing a tight waist wrestling move. Like if the kid is doing a tight waist and squeezes your stomach it's totally acceptable because no one will blame you.
Quick up, we are sponsored by W Energy and First Form. There will be a link in the description below. I think there's a code for W Energy. If you guys want to check those out, you can save money on W Energy and First Form.
Yeah.
First Form is a very good company.
And for like just merch, their merch. Bingham had good First Form merch, and it always looked so good, like powder blue and red, beautiful, immaculate. Mwah, chef's kiss.
And if you're a wrestler like us, well, perfect. You can get some W Energy.
So
I
you
think they
aren't
come-
gassed. So you're not tired after like one or two matches.
W Energy makes that jitterless energy.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, when we're like just like in school, when we're milling around on our computers, let's just say like we have finished a test and the teacher will just let us play games or watch YouTube or something in class. And you just want to be on your computer. I don't know why, but like all the kids just decide to like just lay back on the hard carpet ground against like the wall for some reason and just not sit in their desk. I don't know why, but like
Well,
a lot
our
of kids
desks
do.
aren't comfortable, and you have more
Yeah.
leg space with the ground.
Yeah, and just laying down feels a whole lot better. Look, I'm doing it now.
Well, I will say those new desks that they're putting in, like in Miss Novasad's room and stuff,
Yeah.
those ones are good. But like the old ones in Mr. Night's room
Yeah.
and stuff,
And also
with
like
the bar across, I mean, it's just in the
yeah,
way.
it's kind of annoying. What's also I mean, at least Concordia will be able to get my first win like a forfeit because Concordia doesn't have a 106-pound wrestler.
Your first one?
First forfeit. Not it's not it counts as a win, but it's not like an actual win. Like it's not it's just because no one could wrestle you. It's just a W. You don't have to get beat up. Especially if you're a bigger 106 like me. I mean, today though, we had, like you said earlier, we have the 2-pound allowance, and I was able to weigh 108 today, but I don't know why. Last night I just couldn't eat and eat. I didn't feel like it, and I only weighed in at like 104.2, so I could have added at least 3 pounds and still been fine by almost a pound. Yeah.
Yeah, after eating that chicken and tater tots, I was 133.
He's-
So I made the 2-pound allowance, but if that wasn't there, I would have busted and moved up to 138. Or
yeah.
I think sometimes when you bust, you just don't wrestle.
Yeah. Well, like, also, like, for you at this point, though, because since you're on JV, it doesn't matter anyway if you bust or not, honestly,
Yeah,
because
it doesn't really
you'll
hurt
be
me.
JV anyway, even if you're 132 or 138. I mean, if you slim down, go 120. No, you'd still be on JV. It's kind of sad, but I mean, less opportunities to get beat up. I mean,
Honestly, if Micah cut to 132, I could move up to varsity 138, I think, because I think he's the only one in
Luke is doing it right now.
there.
Yeah, you are not
Then
beating out Luke.
Then again, I don't want to be in varsity. I want the easiest kids I can get, because even then I get pinned.
Yeah, we get pinned anyway. We just want random wins, like the random podcast. Also, we post videos on these videos on YouTube and some small clips. So go subscribe if you want to, if you like what you hear. If our words are pleasing to your ears. I'm also just ready for Christmas. Are you doing anything for Christmas?
Yeah, we're going to family.
Where though? Like,
Either my uncle and aunt's house or grandparents.
and how far is that away?
45 minutes.
That's actually not bad. What's funny is both of my grandparents, some of my grandparents, my mom's side of the family lives all the way out in California. It's like a 20-hour drive. And then my dad's dad, my grandpa, lives all the way in Bangladesh. So like he only comes like once every 2 years. And I'm like, why? Why not just live in Nebraska? But he's doing the Lord's work, which is good. And he's been doing it for a couple decades, and it's very good. I can't imagine though, just like us being seniors. Like, I get in 2 years it'll happen, will be seniors, but like, I don't know. I just can't imagine myself growing up and just being a grown man because I've been small and skinny my whole life and I've just I've never hit any growth spurts at all. I've never like gained a copious amount of weight besides this year. I mean, this year I was like 94 at the start of the school year, and now I'm 104 to like 106, which is huge, but still I'm tiny anyway.
Yeah, I hope I grow. I haven't grown a single inch above 5'8" since I was in 8th grade.
You've been grown since 8th grade?
Uh-uh.
Eh. I mean, your dad's at least like maybe 5'10" to like 6 foot or something. I don't know. You never know. I mean, Carter Hyatt got lucky though. Carter Hyatt's like 6'2" and both of his parents are like 5'8".
Yeah, that's true.
I'm hoping I get lucky because both my mom's like 5'8" and my dad's like 6'2".
Mm.
If I don't at least get to like 5'10", I might rage. But time will tell. It's God's plan, God's will, and I'm willing to do anything.
I think one thing about senior year is that our whole high school career leading up to senior year is we're gonna watch seniors lead and we're gonna be like, oh, when we're seniors, we're gonna do this and that as our we're gonna have our last pep band and our last theater performance, and you might have your last wrestling match and
Or just baseball game,
yeah,
anything.
last baseball game.
It's just you've
And you're gonna have all those kids underneath you that expect you to lead because you're probably
yeah.
gonna have some form of leadership.
hmm
And like, are we gonna lock in and like actually put in the time and do good things, or are we gonna sell and like kind of get distracted and then not do what you're supposed to and be a bad example and then get in trouble and like I don't know.
Yeah, I think this year it's like at least at our school, it's like the last year of like fully mature seniors. You know what I mean? Because like in the grade above us, the juniors, like they're pretty immature, honestly, and like a lot of the seniors, most of the senior class is pretty mature this year. So like, you gotta be grateful for that because they have such good leadership. But honestly, I'm a senior. I'm just hoping I can just be like, I'm hoping I can gain like school-wide fame at least, and but also just grow in my path with the Lord on my walk with the Lord, and just be able to preach my story and inspire younger kids who are on the same road that I am on.
Well said, AP. Thanks for coming on the podcast. It was great to chat with you.
Yeah,
Hopefully, we'll have you on some other time eventually.
yep.
All right, this is Tyson and AP signing out.